So the first action that we're going to go over is sending an email. This is a really nice feature of the system. Going up to the Actions button and clicking Send an Email brings you to this interface right here. It will automatically be populated with your email address. If you have more than one email address, it will also show up here if you have more than one email address associated with the system. And also there is always this right here, which is just the current default email address, which this is the email address that the system itself has, and you can choose to send an email from this as opposed to your personal email address. If you, for some reason, the person receiving this email, you don't want them to know that particular email address. Down here is the To section. As you can see, it's automatically populated with our contact. If we wanted to add another individual here, we could just type them in and see, here's this. I'm going to go ahead and add myself here. I'm the only other contact in the system right now. If you wanted to send yourself a copy of this email, you can always feel free to do this. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it by clicking this little blue X right here, and then it goes away. Our next selection here is whether I want to use a template. I don't want to use a template, but if I did, I could select it from this list, and you can actually save any email you create as a template down here, actually. And that selection will come up in a little bit as we begin filling this out. So I'm going to leave this blank for right now. For the subject, I'm just going to put that this is a test email. Our first selection here is HTML format. The HTML format for emails allows us to format our text in different ways. We can bold it, we can italicize it, underline it, we could change the font and the font size and highlight it with maybe a nice teal color. Now, if I come down here and I select plain text format, because let's per se, before we went over this, when creating a contact, if a person's behind a corporate firewall, they may not be able to get HTML formatted emails. And if that's the case, you're going to want to send them in plain text, and you do that by just leaving this space empty here, collapsing that, and then just writing your email here. But be aware that you will not be able to format the text at all. It will literally send just a plain text email is all it will do. If I wanted to save the email that I've created here, okay, as a template, I can come down here and I can click Save as Template and then give it a title. And then the next time that I go to create an email, it will actually show up in this list, and I can actually select the template that I want, and it will automatically fill the information in here that I've already put in here. But I'm not going to do that with this email. So the next section is to add attachments, and you can add up to 3 attachments. All you have to do is click Choose File right here, and it will bring you into a file browser, which will allow you to go and select. I'm going to select our little Greek Zombies text, which, believe it or not, is an academic paper I'm working on for school. Click that, and it's going to attach GreekZombies.pdf, and then I'm going to come over here and click Send Email. And it may take a little bit because it does have to upload that file from my computer, but it's not a very big file, and there we are. Then this automatically takes us to the Activities screen once we're done. Gives us a little confirmation up here, says our message has been sent. And then we see down here in the Activities screen that an email was sent with the subject of test email. Okay, this activity was added by info@century7.com, which is me. It was sent to John Doe with John Doe. The activity was added by and was with John Doe, but what this really means is was sent by and sent to. Here's the date and time it was sent. The status says it has been completed, and I can delete this activity or view this activity. If I view this activity, I'm actually taken to a screen, and it shows me the email along with the attachment that I can download and take a look at if I want to. When I'm done looking at that, I can click Done, and it will take me back to the activity screen. Once again, no matter where you are, if you want to go back to the summary, all you have to do is click Summary, and that takes you back to the front screen right here. In the next video, we are going to go over recording a meeting.